Are you tired of dying like this? Or this? Then switch over to the VEL 46. This VEL 46 will single-handedly get you to iridescent.
Dude, I'm frying.
And extinguish the flames of any
Look at
forces.
that. All 4 of them. Iridescence basically on a 5-win streak.
And if you comment down below right now what you think of the VEL, I will spend the rest of this video giving you tips and tricks for solo queue.
Best gun in the game.
And remember, if they're doing it, I'm doing it. Order the VEL today. Sweet. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that commercial. And yes, the VEL 46 is by far the best gun in ranked play right now. The second I threw it on, I've been on top of my leaderboards the entire time. And in fact, in this video, I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks on how I was able to beat this stacked team of 4 that were on a 5 flame. That's right, a 5-win streak. So we're going to go ahead and just get right into it. The first thing that I was planning to do right here is simply just understand that, yes, the enemies know I'm in this water, but if I wait long enough, they're probably not going to see me. And what I actually ended up doing was I backed away to get more shots, considering I already had a teammate trying to do a hop-up. So the whole point of it is I'm shooting on the right side of my teammate, getting bullets down, getting damage down. My teammate hops up, and then he's able to attack those players. And just like that, we were able to ideally flip spawns. Right here, I'm just frying. I realized that the enemies are still spawning behind me because my teammates spawn in front of me over at P3. So all I'm trying to do right here is just chill, wait a second, let these guys push me. Whenever you're on hardpoint, whenever you are playing defense, aka you're sitting on hardpoint or you have spawns, you always want the enemies to push you. You don't want to push the enemies unless it's time to rotate, right? So that's why you see me right here. We're getting 2, 3 dead, and I'm already rotating out. I will say a good time to rotate is probably around 25, 30 seconds, especially for solo queue, but right here, I closed this door so they don't see me crossing on the right, but I guess this guy did actually see me cross on the right, and he was able to kill me. Really good heads-up play by him. Obviously, I was talking during this gameplay too, so you're going to hear me a little bit in the background, but please feel free to ignore that. But right here, I realized we have a 2v2 on hill, and these enemies are more than likely spawning at P3, and my teammates finally spawned behind me, guaranteeing that the enemies are in front of me. Once again, we are on the hard point, and the second that that enemy hops onto the hard point, I went for a play to kill that enemy behind him. And this is where I have that reaction that you saw in the commercial where it nearly had me switch over to the VEL. Right now, we're still winning. So I was like, okay, I don't need to switch to the VEL. So right here, with 20 seconds left, I'm just going for a wide rotation on the right. I have a teammate over here already playing at P4. He's focusing the back. I'm just throwing nades over him to help him as well. And as he's getting damage down right here, he's going to pre-aim over me, and I'm going to go for the full flank right here. And this is just excellent teamwork by him and I. We get 3 dead just like that. We're missing 1. The last guy is obviously inside of Broken right here. And it's just crazy because this guy Broken jumped out of Broken and went middle. What a great route by that guy. Great play. But look at the kill feed. 4 dead. So right now, my plan is to hard block spawns. I looked at my minimap. I have a teammate watching middle. I have a teammate watching right. I have a teammate in hill. We don't have an anchor. So I backed up to play anchor right here. 30 seconds left. Once you see us get about 2, 3 kills, we're going to start pushing up. So here's me sitting in the anchor spot, just trying to hit these shots with the sub. But at that point, I was like, okay, we need to push out now, or else we're going to, be stuck in this spawn and not have rotation for new, which because the enemies kept pushing us right there and didn't allow us to push out, the enemies got a very good rotation right here where they're going to actually tie up the game now. So right here, I'm just obviously soaking up the rest of the time. I pull out an AR just to, try to look for some damage long range because these guys are already rotated. They're already going to be sitting back rock, sitting top hard point. And that's why you see me get this nade right here, easy free kill. And I wish I got that 2-piece right there. That would have been really nasty. But right here, because my teammate pushes all the way around, I get a squad spawn in this back left building. And I know that the enemies are getting parallel spawns to our right, so that's why I'm just throwing those nades over there just to prevent that guy from cutting us off. And at this point, we did have 1 enemy left inside the hill, but we get 3. Ooh, damn, we get quadruple pieced. You hate to see it. But with 20 seconds left right here, I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll try to, you know, push out and like hold them and like prevent them from basically rotating. That's why I'm sitting here middle map on the left side, is so none of these guys get to our back and flip spawns. That's the whole point of me sitting middle. But unfortunately, I die, but that's okay because I'm going to spawn out. Wow. I actually spawned out right here because P1 did not pop yet. So if I died a few seconds later, if I died 2 seconds later, I would have spawned back P2. But that being said, we have 3 dead. I know these enemies are spawning close left. So guess what? I'm going for the cut. 3 dead, enemies are spawning there. We have an anchor. I can go for the cut. I got some good damage down, and that's going to guarantee my teammates to have easier gunfights for P1. Right here, we're just playing for kills, right? These enemies are playing for kills. No one's on hardpoint. We can just play it slow, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for my teammates to get close to me. They called out a guy behind me. We get 2 dead, so now I'm making a play. Boom, we get 3 dead. I get a trade right here, and then this is where I kind of just pop off a little bit. I get like an extra kill or 2 right here, and I was just glad to just soak up the rest of this time. I was really hoping I was going to get bullet reg and kill that guy right there, but unfortunately not. That's okay. I'm going to spawn at P2 with 5 seconds left, and that is perfect. Again, I'm going to push towards the left side to kind of anchor and make sure no one's flipping us. Because you already saw it. My teammate already spawned out, which means these enemies are close on me. So I'm just trying to play my life. I know that there's enemies here. I get 1 kill in hill, and I didn't know that there's another guy here, so unfortunately I lost that gunfight. Very bad play by me. Next time, I need to play it careful and expect more than just 1 player. That's a very important 2-piece that would have flipped the spawns for me and my team, and I just didn't do it, and that costed us a very, very hard hill, where now we're going to go down nearly, what, 40 points, I believe? But right here, the enemies, they're pushing out, they're rotating. Excellent job right now by them. And this is where I start actually switching over to the VEL. So I'm going to lose this gunfight right here. And I died to the VEL. So because of that, I'm like, okay, if they're going to do it, I'm going to do it too. And you're about to just see me carry this game with the VEL 46. And ever since this moment, I've only been using the VEL 46. And dude, every game, I'm always on top of the leaderboard, most time, most kills. You know, again, that doesn't mean I'm going to win, right? Stats don't mean everything. But it for sure helps in ranked play. But right here, I'm playing for the cut. I know that one guy just spawned up dome. Look at that crazy MP7 or VEL 46 just killing long range. And because we don't have an anchor in the back, these enemies now spawn behind us, which is very upsetting. We had a player in the back hard blocking. He gave up that spawn. All the enemies spawned behind us. And this is where, you know, in ranked play, if people aren't playing, you know, their designated roles, or if they don't know what's the right play to do, you're going to probably lose. Because right there, if we just hard block, we probably get a good 30 seconds and we tie up the game, but instead we don't hard block, so now we get flipped. So my job right here is just simply rotate. Again, I'm focusing this left side, making sure no one goes for a full flank behind us. I pop my kill streak right here just to see where the last guy is. In the kill feed, we had 3 dead. We're missing 1. That's the last guy right there, middle. I trusted my teammate to kill that guy middle, so I killed this guy outer. And just like that, we get 2 dead. And the last few enemies should be in front of us. Again, I'm just looking back here, making sure the enemies don't spawn there. And I get super upset right there. I get super upset right there because we're missing one thing. Sit in the damn anchor roll, right? Because we didn't have an anchor right there, all the enemies just spawned in our back, and thankfully we had a teammate pinching P2, which allowed us to get those kills and guarantee spawns. But it's just so annoying because if you have one player playing spawns, one player playing objective, you're going to be fine. You are literally going to be fine. But right there, I was playing objective, and all my teammates were pushing out, spawning the enemies behind me. I got a nice little pop-off spree right here. We saw this in the commercial. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and just pop a reload. And this is kind of where I just sit here because I'm looking for people to jump in front of me and I'm going to get a kill. But I actually never sat in this spot before, so I'm just a little uncomfortable and I just get completely fried. It happens, right? You're going to sit in spots that you're not comfortable with, but next time I now know that next time I'm probably going to lay down and let the enemies jump through the window and I'm going to kill them that way instead of playing an aggressive angle, right? Hard point, let me just play, defensive. Let me lay down. But right here, we're getting pieced again on P5. P5 is just one of those hills that we were struggling with the entire time. But thankfully, I always do my favorite route. That's attacking from above. I think whenever you're playing solo queue, P5, always attack it from above. You're always guaranteed to at least get one gunfight win, if not two. So right here, good old sound EQ helped me win that gunfight. All these enemies are spawning over in our back left on the minimap. And these enemies are still spawning back left in the minimap right now. And then, actually, never mind. My teammate pushes the back left, so all those enemies actually spawned at Dome, and they're playing new. But right here, me and my teammates are trying to work up middle and just flip spawns to play for P2. The best part about this is the hill is white the entire time, but the enemies get 3 dead, so we're going to expect them to obviously push up. Our teammate gets a beautiful 2-piece on that water route, and I'm going to re-hit that water route again just to try to, of course, get, you know, another 2-3-piece. This is by far my favorite water route. I hit every single time on hydroelectric, so if you run into me, expect me to do this. You're gonna get a few kills off on me. So 3 dead just like that. My teammate is in the back, thankfully, but we have to kill this one guy. I run out of ammo, and again, this is another spot where I almost lose my team the game, because the first time I didn't play for the 2-piece at P2, they got the rest of P2 time. Right here, I choked this gunfight. Now we don't have spawns for P2. And I'm just losing full right here because I literally choked it all because of me. And that's one of the biggest things about my coaching is we always try to learn what are the things that we can do differently to win the game. And again, solo queue, that's easier said than done. But the whole point of it, it's right there. If I just played the back way more safer, you know, use my grenades to kill that guy in the back, we have spawns for P2. But right here, we're playing defense. I'm just going to play this cut right here. I push up. I know these guys are spawning here. I was hopefully going to get a 3-piece, but I run out of ammo once again. And this is actually where we get the dub, just because we have rotations for P2, and me and my team are able to get these cuts. Again, right here, we get a parallel spawn, so I'm just going middle map to cut these guys. I did this like 3 times already, and it's just the same thing. We have an anchor, we have a person on hardpoint, so I'm going to push out and block spawns to force a fatal funnel for my teammates. And because I pushed out right there, we had a fatal funnel on the right. All my teammates win those gunfights. Again, we are on defense. I'm just going to play defensive, right? Sit in the corner, wait for these guys to run in front of me, and just like that, it's a GG's. We get 36 kills with almost 90 seconds in time, and damn, we beat a 5-streak team that was stacked. So it is possible in solo queue. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Again, I'm live every Monday through Friday on YouTube at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you'd like to stop by and say hi. And if you're interested in coaching or anything like that, please check out my coaching, my Fiverr, or my Discord in the description below. Other than that, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and peace. Thank you.